Hello and welcome back here to Eurovision 365. This is Padraig from Northern Ireland. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back for another go, it's great to have you here. Now, it's only a matter of days, isn't it, until the performers taking part at Eurovision 2022 take to the stage in Torino for the rehearsals. And what a stage it is. Ta-da! Wow, it's really cool, isn't it? What do you think of the stage, Carrie Crowley?
Oh, very impressive.
Thanks for that, Carrie. What do you think of it, Maria?
Is amazing.
I think so too. So I am clearly a glutton for punishment because I am starting a new series now looking at the songs taking part at Eurovision 2022 and asking the question and speculating on what their performance will look like on this stage. Word of caution, this is speculative and also, most importantly, it's just for fun. Now, with that in mind, I would love to hear what you think, or love to read rather. Always say that. I'd love to read what you think on potential performances of the countries taking part. Now, I'm going to do this in sections, so I'm choosing 5 countries each time at random. So, who's first? Let's have a look.
Croatia.
I don't think there's going to be an awful lot of change from her national final performance at the Dora. We have her dancer in the background, her guilty pleasure, of course, and I would be very surprised if they change anything about the performance in terms of him appearing, disappearing. That really feeds into the lyrics of the song, and I'd be surprised, I think, if that were to change. Mia herself, I think, is fantastic just to sit on the guitar, and then she moves, of course, towards the edge of the stage as the song reaches its climax. What she's going to wear, I'm not sure it's going to be much different to what she wore at the national final. And the lighting, I would say, guilty pleasure, I'm thinking reds, I'm thinking golds, and that's what I think will work well for her.
Estonia.
Stefan's performance at Estival was certainly eye-catching, wasn't it? I would be again surprised if they change a lot from their national final performance to the Eurovision stage. The reason I say that is because the good guy, bad guy scenario that they have set up with the Cowboys works so well for the song. The lyrics match that performance very well. I think the backdrop would look well if it was a kind of country and western theme. So something like way out west. So lots of mountain, sand, horses running, people running. Colors, I would say, would maybe be a little bit dark to begin with and then brighter as the song goes on, because the song is, of course, called Hope.
Sweden.
Cornelia Jacobs has such an amazing voice, hasn't she? And I was very struck by her performance at Melody Festival. And whenever I reacted to the song, it felt, if you have seen it, that she was singing to me. Now, what SVT does extremely well, in my opinion, is that they seem to have the performance pretty much ready for a Eurovision stage, and I really admire that about SVT and Melody Festival. So again, I'm not thinking there's going to be a lot of difference to what we've seen at Melody Festival. And we'll have the big circle, it will be green and then red. I think she'll have the microphone that she used. She's got such a nice vibe. I think probably the only thing that will change is what she wears, potentially. Although there's nothing wrong with what she worn at Melody Festival. So again, I don't think a lot of change.
Albania.
So Ronella has been to pretty much all of the pre-Eurovision parties. And I've been to 2 of them myself, and I've seen her performance up close. And what I can tell you is that she is sexy. There's no doubt about it. She uses her charisma, her passion, and her voice to whip the audience into a frenzy, and it's a very sexual kind of song. Obviously, if you've seen the video that accompanies the song, you'll know that's a bit sexual, isn't it? And I think Ronella will certainly be the centerpiece, obviously, of the performance. I imagine lots of close-ups of her twirling her hair and spinning her hair around. I would imagine fire. I imagine lots of pyrotechnics. I imagine bright colors, reds again, probably golds again. And yeah, just something sexy is what I think we will see for Albania.
Lithuania.
Just like Ronella, I have seen Monica at a couple of the pre-Eurovision parties. I love her. I love the way she comes across. Her charisma is fantastic. She interacts so well with the fans, and there's a lot to like about Monica. Even if the song Sentimental may not be to your particular taste, there's no denying that she sells it very, very well. I imagine that she's going to wear something quite sexy, a long dress, and I imagine lots of bright colors, maybe something 60s, 70s like in the backdrop. So maybe disco balls and potentially bright yellows, pinks, blues, maybe greens as well, just to fit in with the song. I do think though that Monica, would be the main reason that people connect with this song, and maybe not necessarily the staging. So there we go, there's 5 down and a lot more to go. So that's what I think potential staging may look like for these performers. Again, word of caution, this is just purely speculative and definitely just for fun. So if you think I'm wrong, that's totally cool, but I'd love to know what you think. Remember to let me know in the comments below what you think these 5 countries staging will look like. I look forward to reading those as always, and if you're able to hit that subscribe button for me, that would be awesome too. Until next time, my Eurovision loving friends, wherever you are, you take care. I love the music, and remember, Eurovision 365 is for every day, not just in May. Take care.